You know what?
Or England.
If you play for your home country though, depends how good you are.
If you are
Let's
English,
say you're a Prem player.
But if you're a starter for England, I'll
So
pick
would
you.
there
But
are
if you're just a,
Pakistan
if
who
you're
are
just
banned?
bench warner.
Or England.
But imagine you
Pakistan
can
are
carry your
banned.
country to qualify, son. That's crazy.
Why
Pakistan are
Pakistan?
banned.
Why?
Man. With the van, man.
Okay, if they weren't
Nah,
banned,
it's not banned.
hypothetically.
Robin.
Depends though.
Ooh,
I'll say if you're a rotation
Pakistan
player,
could probably get into
yeah, if you can't start for
Pakistan
England,
team.
then I'll say Pakistan team, yeah. Then go your team
no,
first.
well, you're just playing again. Like you're just not playing at all. Then at that point, you
No,
just
because
get
you
bummed
can-
every game you play.
No, because you can carry them. If you're a Prem player, you can carry your home country easily.
Yeah, you could be a Prem player and still be shit.
Nah. Not compared to
Tani
the
didn't
players.
specify how good you are.
That's
But
how aggressive
To be a
the way
Prem
you said
player,
that.
yeah, just because you're a Prem player doesn't mean that you're good. Do you know how many Prem players there are that are dog?
dog compared to Prem players. Though. If they played in any other league,
Okay,
you'll see
let's
they
say you're like a Declan Rice.
So arguably one of the better midfielders in the Premier League. Yeah.
Yeah.
The switch of
Yeah,
play
the
now.
country then, England.
Yeah, you'd rather play for your country.
Creative look about this.
You just know everyone as well, innit? So at least you can have some fun while you're doing. Imagine being around all them freshies when you're.
But imagine
Yeah,
being so
hometown.
good that you can make your home country. Like you can mold the team. You can literally say, "Now I want this guy."
Playing it back.
Yeah,
you're a
but
Prem
what
player,
guys?
you decide.
Oh, I'm getting cooked.
Really?
But
No,
what
but
guys are you bringing into the Pakistan
exactly.
team?
You're saying I want this guy, but who are you bringing into the
Yeah, exactly. What quality do you really have?
That's true.
At least you can walk away with some
Speak for us
trophies.
though,
out
the home
there.
country that
Really
will
well
ask
to
them
pick the
in
right
football.
pass here. And he
That's
makes
true.
the
It's not like
look
Georgia
so
where they're
easy.
shit, but they're still
What a
there.
good goal that is.
Yeah, maybe like a team like Georgia, but even then,
But when it's Bangladesh, it's just like, it's just shit, mate. Not good enough.
Nice, man. We got Rodrigo though.
And intercepts again.
That's the
Well,
mirror,
it
mate.
was a foul,
Don't worry.
but good use of advantage by the referee.
Some boy.
Really nice
Boom.
ball. Oh, she'll be bitterly disappointed.
Oh shit, we're
with
losing
that
4-2.
effort.
I didn't realise.
Makes their team
Okay,
count.
well,
No, Tani, sometimes it's best just to.
I actually didn't realise. What the hell?
Yeah, I got cooked with like 2 of the goals.
What was I doing?
Make it
You were talking about how good Pakistan
Let's
is.
see about the cross.
Because he did 4 goals in that time.
Control on charge.
Bro, even if you're like from like a different country.
Control out.
Oh my god. Sorry, Tani.
And 1
Sorry,
minute
Musa,
of
forgive me.
stoppage time has
I
been
don't
added
go
on.
back.
Beautiful pass.
I'd rather just play for the country I was born in
Good
rather
players
than
in.
the country my parents are from, to be
Nothing
honest.
for the players.
As I
in
said,
the
if you're
middle
good enough for
work
us to be a
with.
starter, then I'll say yeah. If you're just like
Yeah, but
Jared
who
Bowen,
you,
if you're a Jared Bowen level, like you're good enough for the Prem, you're sick in the Prem, but in England you can't
And
break
there it
through.
is, the
Then it's very
referee's
different.
whistle. Thus
Yeah, but I'd still
closing
wanna be
the
an
book
England
on the
player at that
first
point.
half here in West London.
you got to think about
Would
all
you
of the
rather-
benefits
Would
you
you
get.
rather win it with England or win it with your home country?
Home country.
Win it with England.
Damn.
I'll say my home country, mate. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but that's
You don't have
that's
to
depending on
yourself.
how close
Crazy.
you are. That's depending on how close you are with with the country your parents are
Instead
from.
of that,
innit?
you'll be a history maker because you know you'll be the front line of that team.
Talk about that, you made bare peas.
It's not about the money.
Internationally, you don't even mean that much.
Yeah, it's not about
No,
the
no,
money.
yeah,
think they
the
get paid.
country will end up paying you a lot of money.
Yeah, the country will make
And
money
plus
from winning,
the-
that's true.
And if your stock rises a lot in it, especially if you had a good tournament, don't forget that. How many players have moved because of how good
Purely
they've done
because of it.
internationally? Yeah, and probably making bare money off it. Like Amrabat, bruv.
So
Man
back
came
underway,
Man United,
and an
made his peas and
intriguing
fucked
second
off.
half in prospect.
You could tell he was just a road runner, I can't lie.
Yeah, but everyone was gassing him, innit?
I don't know how
And,
like, people don't see it.
No, I hate that purchase. I hate the Anthony purchase as well.
It's crazy how big
They're
teams
not
like,
proven,
don't see
man.
it.
They're not proven, and they're just
Yeah.
buying them.
It's just because of that Mbappe clip, innit? The one where he
And
managed
the
to just
Amrabat
travel
one
out.
was the most Chelsea kind of transfer
Throws it
element.
away.
So
Yeah, like old Chelsea before they actually got smart transfers now.
Smart transfers. Question
mean?
mark.
Old Chelsea.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my,
a
oh
small
my, half the
example.
bill is not old Chelsea. Marcus, no.
Tell me one player in the
Oh,
Chelsea
wow.
current team, except for Mudryk, I'll accept that. He's
Okay.
arse. That is like doesn't have
Options in
potential,
the centre.
and he's just like a dead
Not
weight
quite
player.
the clearance they were hoping for.
Malang Sarr.
That was before.
Great effort to keep
That's
the
what
what's
he's
the
ball
reason?
in
What are
play.
you talking about now for Mudryk?
Mal-
One of
the
them
past
is ours.
2 years. Malang Sarr was
Mudryk.
before with Roman Abramovich, I remember.
Can they take
Mudryk
advantage?
here, he's the only one, and even him's like a
You
lot of
should,
teams that
uh,
Arsenal were in for him as well. It's not like it was
You're
just
going to
Chelsea
see
being dumb
again
shit.
and again
What about
and
could we
again.
It
put
was
João
dumb
Felix
shit.
there?
You guys only went.
He was
You
alone,
probably
innit?
wouldn't have heard of him unless.
Yeah, but you paid a lot of money for a loan.
Well, still
Yeah,
an
but
issue
here's the thing,
here.
Arsenal waiting for him, but you guys don't want to boo him.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe
I
to use their
can accept that's the only
counter-attacking
downside.
ability to
But
good effect.
everything else, they've done it quite well.
Can they
Cheap
make
players
it
that
count?
have somewhat kind of potential.
You gotta bury
Can
this
she
one.
put it away?
But you
I
didn't
will
sign
go
them
back.
for cheap though.
It's gone
Nah,
in.
most of them we did. It's
And
just
now
a
it's
few
a
big
big
names.
goal.
Enzo, he's not proven evil. You spent that much money on him.
Enzo is like,
No reason.
you know, he's a good player.
Decent.
Caicedo,
Yeah, but he's
even
been
him.
decent
Caicedo,
though.
another one.
Caicedo is
like,
not
spending
good.
that
Trust
amount
me,
of money is.
That money
Caicedo
was
is one
crazy
player.
for
The amount of
Caicedo.
hate that you get here, I'm telling you, this guy
How
will
about
shine.
this?
Yeah, but that money was
That's
crazy
not a
for
dead weight
Caicedo.
player like an Amrabat that
really
you
good
just,
pass.
you know, he's just going to sack off in the next month or next
Bro,
season.
it's questionable. Amrabat, you could argue
And he
Amrabat's
read
been
it
playing better than
superbly.
Caicedo, oh my days, that is
That's
crazy.
actually
I think that's a
Caicedo.
little.
That
that's a
is
little much,
absolutely
son.
crazy.
Caicedo isn't
I
that
think that's a
good.
little much.
Awesome.
You guys will
Caicedo's
see
been
how good
arse.
Caicedo is now, yeah.
Yeah, but he
With the
hasn't
actual
shown it. He's
system.
been arse
No,
recently.
he's been good.
For
It's
his
just that no
price
one
tag,
sees it.
he's not been great.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
been good,
accept that.
but
saying he's not good is crazy. Saying
yeah, but
you
think
can't
about
see
it. You
it.
didn't
I'm
buy
not
him
saying-
because
I'm saying he
in
hasn't
1 or 2
played
years he'll pop.
Brighton, yeah, he popped off.
But the
But
reason he's not
Chelsea
playing good in
is
Chelsea
arse.
is because of the formation, because of the system. You can't just expect a player to,
Well, it
especially in
came
the
to nothing in the
midfield.
end.
You can't expect a player to just play good just because he's good without a
No,
system.
but his
Look at Manu.
his position
nah,
doesn't.
Manu came in the
no,
United
that's-
squad, in the England squad, and he's performing even though we're
Listen,
fucking
listen,
shit.
his position doesn't
In both
exactly
teams.
require a
Well, that's
system.
how
He's a
to do
DM.
it inside
Yeah,
your
it's
own
true.
penalty
That's not
area.
wrong.
His
Okay, you
position
put a
doesn't
DM in the middle,
exactly
yeah?
require-
The guy that's
Yeah.
supposed to be right next to him is playing as a striker.
Umar.
It's just him.
Go on, side.
In
Robin.
England, it's
Yeah,
not.
but
you
The
say
issue
Enzo
guy
is
plays
next
as
to
a
him-
striker.
the guy
Not
next
plays,
to him is
like,
not
gets
is
played
never
as a
going to be
striker.
defensively strong anyway. Enzo is never defensively
Enzo's
strong.
supposed to be the deepest guy on the pitch.
No, but
and
he's
he's
only
not.
there
Finish,
to play
finish.
the ball deep.
But it doesn't
He's
matter.
not
If
really
the
he's
hell,
there,
he
he's
was
there.
such a
That's okay.
diver, man.
I can't believe it was
You stopped
somehow.
it.
Ilya, you choked, man. You took too long
I
with
was
the shot
about, no,
anyway.
you got fouled, didn't let me shoot.
I didn't let you. You took too long because you kept dribbling as well.
We didn't let me shoot,
And
man.
I can understand why.
That's why I carried
I
England.
understand. You got it. But Omar, you paid 100 million. You didn't
Yeah,
sign
yeah,
him
yeah,
because
the price
in
tag
like
is
2
huge.
years, he's gonna start popping.
No,
You
that
signed
is
him
why.
because he was
That's why you
arguing.
buy a player that's
No,
young.
he was
Omar.
good. He was
you're
young, but he was
telling me-
already proven, innit? That's
No,
why
you're
you
telling
bought him for
me
that much
if
money.
Manu
Yeah, you
was
wouldn't
in
pay
that
100 million
position-
for an unproven player in the Prem. You paid 100 million because he was proven in the
No,
Premier
no.
League and young.
They spent 100 mil on a guy because of his potential, not because he's 100 worth 100
That's the
mil now.
fact Caicedo for potential. You don't spend 100 million on
Yes,
potential,
you
do
do,
you?
fam.
You don't spend 100 mil on potential, man.
You do. That's
How much
literally what you spent 100 mil on.
Dangerous ball.
No, you
No,
don't.
you signed him
Because
because he
they're
was
good now,
proven in
but
the
because
Premier
of what they
League.
could be. That's he's not. He wasn't worth
Okay,
100
okay,
mil
Omar,
at Brighton.
Omar,
No,
listen to this,
100
Omar.
million you pay for them to be good now.
But it's not just because of that. It's because of what they can be.
Potential is the youngest, like the one we just brought. That's
Brother,
potential.
Caicedo's 23.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
spent
but he's
100
not a
mil.
young guy anymore. At this point, he's gonna have to
7
start
years
pulling his
of
own.
good football in him, at least.
Okay, Omar, listen. You're telling me if Manu was playing where Caicedo was, Caicedo would.
He would get the same amount of hate. But if you actually
No,
watch
he
the
wouldn't.
Chelsea games,
Manu
yeah,
would play with.
What the hell's going on?
Caicedo.
Manu
No
wouldn't
way.
get hate because he's still be
that's
very good in
crazy.
that Chelsea squad.
That's crazy.
That's not
If
If
crazy.
you
Manu
think
would
that-
be good in
You
Chelsea
The
You
thing
squad.
is,
can
none of
literally
you-
see that.
None of you
in the
watch.
United
None
squad.
of you
Omar,
watch the
see
Chelsea
it, bro.
games.
He's
bro.
shining.
But
None
the
of you
English
watch the
and
Chelsea
the
games
United
to say
squad,
that.
he's not played shit at all.
England squad, yeah. The issue is not the midfield though. Anyone can go in there and do decent. It's not like
The
they,
issue
it's not like
wasn't
they,
that.
listen. Let me
Okay,
let me
come on,
finish.
man.
Let me finish that
Come on,
statement.
come on.
Let me finish that
Finish,
statement.
finish.
The issue is not because of how much space there is, how much space that he needs to cover, is it? Tell me, is that what the issue is in the England team?
What do you mean about
The
space?
issue with the Chelsea squad was that they didn't position themselves, or the positional play wasn't good, so there was no midfield cover.
But what do
They
you
had
mean?
cover.
You brought
Let me-
another 100 mil player to play next to
because
him.
the other 100 mil player gets played as a second
Am
striker.
I dead?
How does he does not get paid as a second striker?
That's what I'm saying. You don't watch
For
football.
the free kick.
You don't watch Chelsea, so you don't see
Show
it.
me your formation. I'm gonna go back to the Chelsea match and see what the lineup was.
I think it's a double DM.
By
pivot,
second
I'm
striker,
pretty
I
sure.
mean he gets pushed up front. It doesn't mean that's
Oh,
literally.
now he gets pushed up for that.
Brother, I'm not saying this guy gets put as a striker. I'm saying when the Chelsea are in possession, he gets played up there when he shouldn't be played up there. That's
Yeah,
what I
but
mean.
if you're paying 100 mil for someone, they should be able to hold down midfield by themselves.
That's not how it works.
Listen,
That is
That's not how it works.
It is how it works.
Nah,
To some
man.
degree,
You know,
it
just
does,
stupid.
Omar. Even a
literally
little
is
bit.
how it
Come
works.
on.
Nah, mate.
No, Omar, you're saying he gets pushed up, yeah? You know when City play, they got 4 players up front and there's just Rodri sitting.
Yeah, but they've
Exactly.
inverted the
Rodri
fullback.
does
They
it too.
invert the
Yeah.
fullback. They play 2 people, one person next to Rodri at all times. They don't just leave Rodri by himself, do they?
No, but when
Yes, they do. When they're
they don't.
attacking that you're talking
When
about.
they're
No,
attacking,
they play a
Enzo.
3-2-4-1 formation. They have two people.
If anything, Rodri pushes up light Enzo, and he's still able to
No,
hold it
he
down by
doesn't,
himself.
man.
Yes,
He
he
doesn't.
does.
I can't believe you guys
Oh,
think
my
that.
days.
Rodri
Listen,
does come to
listen,
get to the
listen.
ball.
Let me
You
tell
are
you. Let me
delusional,
tell you.
man.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Come on.
Let me tell you.
Come on.
When England,
Let-
when City play up front, they play 3-2-4-1 formation. Yeah. So they always their left back
Wait,
tucks in
who's that
next to
too?
Rodri.
Who's that too?
Illy, run more wide. Run more
There's
wide.
their
That's
left
the
back
left back.
tucks in next to Rodri. That's what Chelsea started doing towards the
Imagine.
end of the season,
Which left
and
back?
they didn't lose a single game.
Well, Ake, are you saying Ake tucks in next to
Okay, are you actually trying to tell me that's not how they play?
No, are you telling me
And
Ake
Amos
drops
has
in?
it now.
Because Ake
Yes,
don't do it.
he does.
He's a
That's what
stone.
Okay, Omar, you saying you did it towards the end of the season. Caicedo's still not shining towards the end of the season
If
either.
you think that's true, then you
He
don't watch
doesn't
football.
shine at all. What do you
Even
mean we
if
don't
you-
watch football?
Go look at
days.
Chelsea. Go look at Chelsea's games in the last 10 games, and you see.
And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the
What have you
move.
seen, Omar?
Just
What
look,
have
just
you
go.
seen?
No, go look and then come back to me, please.
I'm not gonna watch full 90
He's
minutes.
not
No,
watching
you can
full
go on
90
SofaScore.
minutes.
You can go on SofaScore. You can look at it, fam, and then come chat to me. Because the
Sofa
fact that
Score's
you
the
lot
most
are saying
unreliable
this.
shit ever, fam.
So
The
how
best
can
Kane
I
rating
how can I
from-
prove my point?
Sorry.
Tell me, how can I prove my point to you? If we've won, listen, the last 10 games, yeah,
Yeah.
Cucurella inverted as a fullback next to Caicedo, so the space wasn't an issue, and there was 2 people there. We didn't lose a game.
Yeah, but Omar.
So when I tell you,
Caicedo
I
wasn't
watch.
shining there though. He
How do you know
wasn't
that?
100 mil
How
player
do
there.
you know that? How do you know that? As someone that
'Cause
doesn't watch
there'll be
Chelsea.
people
To
saying
be
that,
fair,
fam.
you would have
He
heard
was-
about it. You would have
No,
heard
you,
about it.
but that's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
don't
You
even
don't.
follow nothing
You don't.
United,
You don't
and
watch
Man
the
U still
games.
posts off my feed
You
constantly.
don't watch
No,
the games.
because
You
I
can't
watch
just.
it.
Omar,
watch
Omar, there's a
Chelsea play. I
different
watch Chelsea.
difference
I
between
wouldn't
shining
One
and doing your
second.
job.
1 second.
Towards the end of the season, he's been doing his job.
Exactly.
He's not been the
shining.
100 mil player.
1
He's
second.
like a 50 mil player. You just brought. He's doing
yeah,
his job.
Listen,
He's doing the
listen.
He's doing his job,
I
bro.
can't. There's no point me arguing my point because you guys are never going to admit it, yeah. But that's the past.
Listen,
What?
okay,
That's the
Omar,
past.
Omar,
What? 1,
Omar,
2,
Omar,
3,
Omar,
4, 5,
one
6,
thing,
7,
I
8
just wanna
games,
say,
yeah.
Omar, I
There you
just want
go.
to say
The
something.
move
Yeah?
ends for
Listen,
now.
you know what, Kante? I wasn't watching Chelsea, but I was hearing about how good he was.
Exactly, but you're just hearing the bias from the media. Is that true
No,
or not?
I'm not hearing
You
the
can't
bias from the
listen.
media.
If you're not watching the games
I don't
yourself,
literally
you
watch
can't
bias.
judge your opinion on what people are saying on Twitter because that's literally what you're doing.
Inside the box.
And that you
So
can't deny
saying
that.
Caicedo's been doing bits in the
that's
second
a
part of
super
the
piece of defending.
Thank
season,
you.
right?
Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
but
they were.
Listen.
Oh no,
listen,
I
if
didn't. I
somebody's
wasn't making a
doing
point.
well-
I was asking a question.
No,
Yeah, they
if
were.
somebody's doing well, then they obviously only have
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm just asking about.
I mean, that
Oh,
doesn't
my
make me
days.
wrong in any way because he said
Awarded
because he
by
made that
the
point.
referee.
I'm still right. I know I'm
Question.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, they.
Illy, put me on it. Put me on it. Put me on it.
I'm doing it, don't worry.
Nice. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh
I'm there.
my God,
It's
why are
good
you
time.
back there?
Oh, my days is not even.
Yeah, but go on.
Options
Do it.
available.
Go on. Oh,
You cannot cross a ball to save your life,
it's
man.
my bro, man. It's my
Oh my
bro.
God, Omar. Let's go.
I don't know how he won this game. I don't know
Because
how.
I locked in.
He did look it after conceding 5 goals.
Bro, I don't even know what the
understand
goal
what you're
was.
saying,
They're
though.
decent, man.
Omar, do you
Yes,
understand
they're
what I'm
very
saying,
good.
though?
No, Ilyas,
That-
your
this-
your
Can you let me
opinion.
finish
Let me
talking
tell you.
before you
Let me
start
tell you.
saying
Your
that?
opinion is irrelevant.
This guy don't listen. This guy
Your
don't
opinion is
listen.
literally
He don't
irrelevant.
listen. This guy
Okay, I'm
don't
listening.
listen.
Go on.
Listen.
I'm listening. Go on.
Look,
Tell me your
guys,
point. Tell
look
me
away
your
from
point.
it.
We're understanding each other.
Do you
Let me tell you.
understand? Omar. Okay, what we're trying to say is that Caicedo
Let me tell
wasn't
you.
shining.
And I'm saying,
He
how do you
wasn't
know
shining
that?
like
How do you know
100
that?
mil. No, but I'm
Because
asking you,
people
do
were
you-
talking about him.
Okay,
That's the dumbest
you-
logic I've ever heard in my life.
okay,
I'm sorry,
okay. Do you
but
think he was?
I'll never agree with
Do
that.
you think he was shining in those
In the
last
last,
games?
in the last
Let
thing,
me tell
100%, 100,000%.
Alright, cool.
And you can't say no because you didn't watch any of those
You
games.
can start punishing or shining, mate. That shining is quite mad.
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
Is Caicedo better than Manu?
Yes.
Oh no! No, that's what you know. That's what you know. That's
And
what
you see,
know,
and listen, you
absolutely-
see next season. You
That's
see next
what
season.
you know. That's what. Okay, you talk about being delusional and not accepting.
Okay, listen,
Bruv,
listen.
you are.
I'll put this in the group chat right now. Yeah?
Caicedo better than Manu.
Caicedo is better
Crazy.
than Manu. Come back to me next season, yeah?
Put it in your Chelsea
I
group
can't
chat for
wait.
all your
I
family, yeah?
can't wait.
I'm not coming back to
Put
you
it-
next season. I'm coming back to you now. Because you are. Why do you need to wait till next?
Come
you
back-
say
no,
you
by
need to wait
next
till
season.
next season.
Come back to
you
me
say
after
you
the
need to
season
wait till
finishes.
next season.
Come back to you
Literally
after the
just
season
proves-
finishes, and I'll prove
That
that
literally
point.
just proves mine is better. You have to wait till
Omar,
next season.
Omar, go ask all your family. Put it in
You
your family
are-
group chat. Who do you
Oh,
think's better?
my
Manu or
God.
I love how
Caicedo?
he's comparing an 18-year-old to a bloody.
Yeah, I didn't compare
Is
nothing.
he
Tani,
better?
Tani asked me a question, I
compared
answered
him.
it.
But Omar, why do you need to wait till next season if he's better now?
Because that will prove my point in the hundredfold. You see. I can't,
Hundredfolds.
listen, how can I argue my point to you? Because I'm telling you
You're
these
telling
games.
me-
Listen,
you-
let me
you-
finish. Let me
you're
finish. Let me
watching
finish.
Man U play
Let me finish.
right
Let me
now,
finish.
and you're telling me
Let me
he's better
finish.
than
Let me
Caicedo.
finish.
Oh,
How can I
God.
argue my point to you when I'm telling you a guy's better and you've never watched him? Your
What do you mean
opinion.
I haven't watched
Your
him?
opinion
I have
is
watched him,
literally
I've seen.
based on what people are saying about him. You just said
It's
that
not
yourself.
just I can watch highlights, lad.
Highlights. Man said highlights.
Yeah,
Okay,
highlights
highlights
watch
don't show
behind.
Have you watched full night of United?
Yeah,
So
I
you don't know how
have.
Man U plays?
I've watched England play for how long? So I've seen him
Okay.
play.
You've
can't
seen
use
him play,
highlights.
and he's
You
been,
can't use
and
highlights.
he's been the star
You
player
can't-
of the England team.
You can't use highlights to
I
justify
wouldn't say
how good
star.
a player is.
Star
Yeah,
player
yeah.
is strong.
One of
One
the
of the
Star
better
player is
players
very
in the
strong.
team.
I'm not saying
One
Manu's
of the
shit.
better players.
I'm saying you guys are saying Caicedo shit and he's not. That's what I'm saying.
No, I
No,
don't think
Omar,
anyone
that's
said
not
that he's
what
flat
this-
out shit, by
Omar,
the
you
way.
legit just said
this guy
Caicedo's better
listen-
than Man U.
Yeah,
This is
he
the
is.
reason why
But that's not
I
because
said
Manu's
to you,
bad.
listen to what we're saying. We're not saying that Caicedo is bad. We're saying that Manu is better.
That's not what.
No, you man are saying Manu's
And
better.
we're also saying that
Omar, are you
Caicedo
basing
hasn't
that
shined.
off the current season or the season that just went, or are you basing it off potential?
Both.
You're
Can't base
done.
off
You're done.
potential,
You're done.
man.
Wait, so you're
After
saying
Caicedo-
Manu has...
After
Based
Caicedo's
off
got the
potential.
biggest stinker
Against who?
possible. You're saying he's better.
Against who?
You're cooked. What do you mean against who? The first half of the season, he dropped
First,
the
what about the
biggest
second half of
thing.
the season? Did Manu even
Second
play
half
the
of the season, he's
first?
doing his job.
Did Manu even play the first half of the season?
He didn't need to, but ever since he
Man
played, he's
didn't
been-
need to. So your guy was bench warming. My guy played shit.
He was
You can't
injured,
compare.
bruv. He wasn't bench warming. He was injured.
He was injured at the start of the
Can't get
season.
on the pitch, by the way.
He was.
Your
injured.
guy was shit. That's rather my
But your guy was
be
bench
warming.
warming. So what's the
He
comparison
was
here?
injured.
What do you
bruv.
want the
He was injured
comparison?
in pre-season.
He's been
What are you on
performing
about?
ever since he came on.
And Caicedo's been performing the entire second half of the season where they were
No,
both playing.
no performing my arse, fam. He's just doing the
Okay,
basic job.
okay. How do you know he wasn't performing? Genuinely.
What do you mean?
I'm
Because
gonna
no
ask you
one's
that
raving
question.
it.
Because no one's
going
talking
on
about him. Because no
That's
one's
not
got
the
in
only
a.
reason.
Come on, do you not see how stupid
Everyone
that
talks
logic
about.
is?
No, it's not really, because everyone
Come
gets
on.
praised when they do
Come
well.
on, man.
Palmer, when
Nah,
Palmer done well,
nah.
he gets praised.
Listen,
When Gallagher does well,
exactly.
when your own other midfielder,
Gallagher
when he
does well and gets praised, and I can tell you
Yeah,
right
he
now,
gets
he's the
praised.
shittest player in the world.
What?
And he's a Chelsea player, and I'll say that. When he
Obviously,
played
we
for
know-
Chelsea,
you don't need to tell us that. We know he's
Let me
shit.
tell you.
But when he does well, he gets praised.
Omar, you say that, yeah, but you were praising him the other day.
I was
on
never
one of the
praising
chats.
Gallagher, bruv.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
always
yeah, I
called this
remember
guy shit.
Gallagher, I've heard
Nah,
that.
these lads put words
Don't
over.
say never,
think
because
Gallagher
I'm
praised-
sure
I've
that has
heard
been
it once or
time you
twice,
have praised
but
him.
my point is, I've
Don't
never
say
said he's a
never
good
though,
player.
innit, you know what I mean?
I've always called Gallagher shit. Yeah, the only
You
thing he
wanted him
does.
to stay at the club though.
Yeah,
when there
because
was
he's a
rumours
good
about him
rotation
leaving.
player, but he should never be a star. I've always said that.
No, but you're delusional for saying Caicedo's been playing better than mine. fam.
Not been playing,
That is the
but
most
he is. though.
outrageous. That is just the most outrageous statement I've
We'll
ever
see.
heard.
I can't
Considering
wait.
You've
Danny,
seen Manu play.
Danny, when's the
throughout
Chelsea United game?
since he's been on.
When's the Chelsea United game? 'Cause I'm gonna come back to
I don't
that
think that's
day.
like the best metric to decide who's better.
Well, these guys are their metric is
bring
are
it,
people have been
bring it.
talking about it. So what can I do?
Look, I think first of all, it's an 18 and a 23-year-old.
I mean, I didn't make that. I didn't make that
It's not
comparison.
even that.
If
Okay,
you
highlights. Watch the United game highlights. It's going to be Manu. Watch the England
No,
game
it's not.
highlights. Manu's going to be involved. Yes, he is.
He's a
fam.
midfielder. He's
He
barely
literally
involved.
scored the winning goal for the FA Cup.
That's
fam.
one game.
What are you on about? That's not one game. He saved us in another game against Wolves.
Yeah, did he score that worldie?
Okay, that's
that was
literally
banger against
okay. Chelsea,
Liverpool.
Caicedo scored a
He scored a
halfway
banger
line goal
against
against I don't know who it was in the last game of the season.
Oh,
But because you didn't hear about it, you don't know.
It took him the last game of the season to fucking do something.
Scored literally made the record for the furthest goal ever in the Premier League history.
On the ball,
But you didn't hear about it, so you don't know, Tony. You know what I mean?
gifting away possession.
Yeah, but
Well
can we
done,
just
he
agree
scored
that
one goal.
Caicedo's finally just playing like how he's meant
But
to
my
be
point
playing
is,
at the
your
He's not even playing
metric,
like that.
Perez, you know how you said my metric's shit.
Oh.
Yeah? These last metric is that they didn't hear about him. You can't deny that. That's the worst thing I've
No, that's
ever.
not
watch-
the
you
worst.
watch
No,
highlights
because
as well, fam.
if someone puts
You're
in
acting
the
like you watch full
performance-
night of every game. How do you
I
know
don't.
fucking what's his name? What's that? Guimaraes is better than Caicedo. How do you know? You don't know. You haven't watched it. He was better than Caicedo. So
Okay, that's just saying how is any player better than any player.
Bruno G.
But
Exactly.
I've seen Bruno play and I've seen Caicedo play. You barely watch. The only time you watch
My
Caicedo is
man's
against
comparing
United.
Bruno to Caicedo. For
No,
what's
no,
this
no,
guy
no, you
about?
can't. Yeah,
Bruno
but
Guimaraes,
so
that's what
when
you're talking
you-
about.
So you're telling
Oh.
me you watch Newcastle games?
And back underway.
No,
1-0
but
it is.
I've seen him
how
play.
you saying this? You
But I've
didn't
seen
play.
him
You
play.
didn't play.
I don't watch
Based
him
off
every.
what have you
Based off your
seen?
own logic.
I don't
What have you
watch
seen?
Based
every
off your
90
own
minutes,
logic.
but I've seen him play. But my point is,
what have you seen?
That's
What
what
is
I'm
it? Same
saying.
with
Okay,
us. Same with
okay,
us.
okay.
Us.
No, because you literally said he didn't play good because I didn't hear anyone talk about it. That's exactly
No,
what
I
you
said I watch highlights as well.
highlights prove nothing. Ilyas, you
What do you
literally
what do
said
you mean
to me,
highlights don't prove anything?
you literally said to me, I didn't see anyone anyone talk about him. That's why he plays shit.
So you're telling me
Did
he's
you
leaving Newcastle?
did you not say that, Elias?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. And
I
that is the
can't
worst
remember.
logic ever. You can't use that as a metric for how good someone is.
Yeah, but you used the same metric on Bruno on Guimaraes.
But you just bring that, bruv, I never said that. You just put that into my
You
mouth.
literally just said I don't watch Newcastle games.
Yeah, but I did I say Bruno's so bad or so good? I didn't say nothing about man like Bruno Guimaraes. I don't know why you guys
The
are
point was you can compare them, even though you haven't seen Newcastle games. That's our point. We can compare them, even though
But
we don't
your
watch Chelsea games.
comparison, your basement or your comparison is the fact that you haven't heard anyone talk about a guy. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not. That was
That's
part of
literally
a
what
point.
you said.
so
That was part of
delusional.
a point. That wasn't my basement, bro. My basement was that I've seen him play.
Most of the Chelsea fans themselves will say Manu is better than Caicedo.
Okay, we'll see it.
Tani, to be honest, I don't know if all of them will because
If you go on Twitter, you literally see every fan base. No, Manu doesn't have one hater, fam. He doesn't have one hater.
Possibilities in the centre.
Every fan base like literally praises him every single time. But
I
there's
think the
almost
best way-
Caicedo's better.
we do need to see him in a full season though as well. But I think comparing them two anyway, I don't think it's the best argument to be made, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying,
work.
man. He's not just doing some dumb
It could be
argument.
closer to Rice if you're gonna pick one or something.
Yeah, but they play a different role completely.
No,
But
he's gonna
Ilias,
say Caicedo's better than Rice
listen,
as
And
well.
one
I
of
never
them
wanna
is
hear
18 and hasn't played a
your-
full. Has he
your
played a full
arguments are
season
Yeah,
yet?
no, he was injured at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but has he played a full season in United, in a United shirt? Has he played a full season yet? Yeah, so there's not enough to go off of in it because it's easy to have like patches in it. Same way Caicedo's had patches of being good in the last 10 games. So you're
But
gonna
that's
have to
what I'm
wait.
saying. Manu hasn't had a patch. He's been consistent
Well,
throughout.
the patch has been the past half of the
man.
season. That's a patch. He hasn't played football since.
Past half the season. What do you mean? He's done pretty. Since he
In that
started,
past,
yeah.
okay, if you're comparing what
But that's
the
what
games
Teresa
they've
saying.
You
currently
can compare
played,
the two
they're
patches if
still
you want.
better. Manu still played better.
Perfectly positioned to take it away.
And the fact you can't agree with that is outrageous.
But your argument for that is the fact that people haven't talked about someone. That's not a good
It's not
argument.
about talking about someone. Even your own Chelsea fans will say they watch your games in and out.
Who's my own Chelsea fans? People on Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
how
they
you
don't
don't see
enjoy the
how
fan base.
stupid your argument is. Whether or not you're right, I'm not saying that you're not right. I'm saying that your
You're talking about
justification.
where we don't watch
Okay,
the games.
Omar,
You're saying
Omar,
we
you know
don't
you
watch
say
the
that,
game,
yeah?
but people that do watch the games will
Do
agree.
you watch every PSG game to assume?
Well, I'm not saying every PSG game,
No,
am I?
but
See,
that's-
now,
no,
these
no,
guys'
no,
arguments are so
no, but I'm
stupid.
just
Sometimes
saying, you're-
arguing with
you're-
guys
no,
is the
no,
worst
no,
thing, I
listen.
swear.
No, but you're
I'm
delusional.
saying-
I swear,
I understand your
No,
point.
you're
The fact
saying,
you can't accept
the
mine
only
is
way you know
better.
Nah, it's
someone's
about,
good by watching the whole
you haven't
game.
watched every PSG game, you can't talk about Mbappe.
Yeah,
You haven't watched every Dortmund
Yeah,
game, you
so-
can't
so
talk about
people
Sancho.
talk
Do you see
about
how
it
far
because
you can
it's
take
good.
this stupid logic?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, using your the
But
fact
no.
is I watch all the big when
But
Chelsea
what
play
I'm
a big
saying
team, I
is,
watch them.
your
And every single
justification,
performance,
your justification
he's
for
dropped
saying
a
the player is
stinker.
good or bad, it's not stats, not this, not that. It's just other people's opinion on Twitter, especially.
Well, okay, we're talking about stats. Manu has
Omar,
better stats than
everything's
Caicedo.
so-
How do you know
What
that?
know?
How do you know
What do
that?
you mean? How do I know that? Because I know Manu's stats.
Okay, what's
How
Manu's
many
stats? No. What's
what's
Manu's
his
stats? Tell me.
What do you mean? It's more than Caicedo's.
How do you know that though? How do you know
What
that?
do you mean? How do I know
Because
that?
you just put that out in there and now you're hoping it's
stinker
right.
after stinker. You only scored like 1 or 2 goals.
No,
I
but
think
you just
we won in
said
the final game.
Caicedo's stats, Manu's stats is better than Caicedo. But how do you know that?
It is facts.
What's
What do you mean, how
that?
do I know
What's
that?
that?
Because I know
What's that?
Caicedo's not got any better GA. Let's
What's
compare GA.
okay? What's Manu's GA?
It's higher
And
than
what's Caicedo's GA?
Good looking move.
You tell me.
No, you see how stupid your arguments are.
No, it's not. I know. I'm telling you.
caught
He
you.
got like what? He
Are
got
you-
like 1 or 2 goals.
Tell the
He
GA
got like
then.
1 or
Say
2
the
goals.
I'm not the
Say
one
the
that's
GA
claiming
then.
to know
Say
it.
the GA
I'm not the
then,
one that's
bro.
claiming to know it.
No, but
I'm not
you're-
saying
I'm
I know.
just saying.
I'm
I'm
not
just saying.
the
You're just
exact
talking
stats.
out of thin
Yeah,
air.
I'm not
That's what I'm
saying I
saying.
know the
No,
exact stats,
you
but I
can-
know it's higher, fam. You retard.
How do you know it's higher?
What do you mean? How do I know? I know
Alright, check
Caicedo's
that,
not been
check that,
performing
check
well.
that.
It probably is higher. I'm just trying to prove my
Exactly.
point.
That's my point, you retard.
But how do you know it's higher? How do you know it's higher? Tell me.
Whenever I check highlights, I haven't seen Caicedo on the
This is the
highlight
problem.
thingy.
Almost focusing on such small things. It doesn't matter
Me?
if he knows
I'm
it's
the one
higher.
who-
The fact
I-
is it's higher.
I swear, yeah, arguing with you lot is crazy.
No, you said compare
Omar,
stats.
it's the
Whose
fact that
stats
it's
are better?
higher.
Whose
I didn't
stats
say
are
compare
better?
stats. I didn't say
You just
compare
said,
stats.
did you not just say that?
I'm not talking about them two, though. I'm talking about in general.
my days.
You said
Nah,
you're the
this
one that
guy's
said.
outrageous.
You're the one that
You said
said.
based
Before
on
anyone
stats.
says anything.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
last time
yeah. I
when
did
Omar
say
was
that,
arguing
but I
61
didn't.
and
I
you
didn't
thought you
say
were correct.
Caicedo has
Just
better
say
stats.
Omar
You're the
now
one that
is the
said
worst person to
that.
argue.
You're the one that
You
said
just
that.
said based on. Okay, Omar, if we're not basing it on stats, if we're not basing, what are we basing it off then?
What are you
What do
talking
you
about?
base your play?
Listen. I didn't say Caicedo got better this, got better that. I didn't say anything.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the one that said that. And then
I
I
didn't
asked
mean
you,
that. I thought
what
it
stats
was
are
a
better?
kill.
And you couldn't answer that.
I legit said he has more GA. I did answer it.
Okay, how do you know
Manu has
that?
better GA.
You don't know that.
No
You just
way,
got
I
out
don't
of
know
thin air.
that. It's not out of thin air. I haven't seen Caicedo score any goals or assists. He scored like 1 goal towards
You
the
haven't
end of the
seen it, so
season.
it must be true. Okay.
I know. I watched
You know
the
it is.
facts. I
You
watched the
three are
facts.
agreeing with each other, yeah. So you think you're
No, but
you're
you
right,
know-
but
Aye,
your
aye,
your
aye.
arguments is so
Oh,
stupid.
but you could just guess it. To be fair, you could guess GA is better than his one. You can literally guess Mainoo.
But that's not my point. He said, "Oh yeah, he's got better stats. He got better this. Got
He
better."
does.
You don't
it's a
know
fact.
any of it.
I don't need to know Ronaldo's
Oh,
exact
he
stats
doesn't
to
need
know
to
he has
know
more
it.
goals than
That's
Messi,
not-
fam.
oh my,
What kind of
that's not
delusion?
the point.
I
Exactly.
don't know.
It's
I
actually
don't know
delusional
fucking
now.
Diego Costa's
It's
stats compared to Ronaldo's. I don't know how many goals
Okay, Diego Costa's
scored.
retired.
But I don't-
Ronaldo's the best goal scorer in the world.
Oh my,
So
that's not the
that's-
point
Oh, no.
of his argument though. That's he's trying to say.
Exactly, this guy's so
Teddy, oh my,
You
oh
lot,
my,
you
oh
lot
my.
are just agreeing with each other.
Oh
You
my.
think you're right, man.
Boys.
Nah, it's toast.
Oh my, all you do is picking up keywords and trying to join that in the argument.
Okay,
That's not
let me
what I'm
use
trying to
it,
Let
say.
me use another example. Let me use another example. Yeah, I don't know Bruno's stats. I don't know KDB's stats, but I know KDB has more assists than Bruno. Is that outrageous?
this
I
season?
need to give Omen the exact figures
This
now.
season, yeah?
Oh no.
You think
Yeah.
KDB got more assists than Bruno this season? I don't even know if that's
He
true.
was out. He was out injured, but
He
he
had
probably
the
still
most
has.
assists when he started playing, innit?
Man, he's been
Like,
out for half the
I'm pretty
season.
sure he went straight to the top. And also, I just want to bring up one thing, yeah. They both
But I
have the
need to
same
know the
goal
exact
involvements.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
they both-
no, guys, you have
but
more.
wait,
No, that's
wait.
enough for me.
Oh,
That's
wait,
enough for me.
wait.
Can I
No,
say
no,
that?
no,
Oh my
I
days.
don't mind
Oh
you.
my
I
days.
don't mind
If
you.
you're gonna say,
I don't mind
if
you.
you're gonna listen, but if you're gonna say that you hate arguing with these man, yeah, you can't turn around and start being like unreasonable with it. Just listen to the whole thing.
You don't listen.
Caicedo's played
Let me
10
talk,
more
let me
games
talk. Let me talk.
10 more games
more
than
games,
Mainoo has.
bloody-
But I haven't looked at the minutes per game, but I'm pretty sure Caicedo plays the majority
Yeah,
of
you
his
play more.
matches.
But this is my point. Tandy got that out of thin air and just used it.
It's
Is
not out
that
of thin
true
air.
or not? Obviously,
I'm
it's out of
basing
thin
it-
air
I'm
because they got the
basing it
exact
on
same.
games-
They got the
games
exact
compared to
same. What are
games
you
played.
chatting
I'm
about?
based on comparing it to games
Ah,
played.
yeah, this is what I mean. Now you're basing off something else. You're not Tandy.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
go
I
on, take
promise.
it.
I promise. That's
Take
what-
it.
I promise
Hank,
that's what I meant.
Hank, I'm
I
so
promise
surprised
that's
that
what
you're
I meant.
actually
You call me a
agreeing with
liar
him. I'm so
You call
surprised
me
you
a liar.
actually
I just
agreed
said
with
I'm
Omar,
him.
you're by yourself, big
listen,
man.
listen.
Omar, you're by
Listen,
yourself.
What the hell's going on?
I'm in shock. I'm
Listen,
in shock.
I just think, yeah, making the statement that Caicedo's better than Mainoo is crazy. That's just what I think is
That's
mental.
fine.
Because
That's fine. You can
That's what I
think
Comparing them
that.
to begin with is pretty strong.
That's fine.
I'm
Well,
just
Tandy
saying-
compared
I'm
to
just
Tandy
saying,
asked the
listen,
question.
listen.
How
I'm
would
just
I
saying you
start
can
an
guess
argument?
stats, yeah, fair enough. You don't need to know specific stats. It doesn't mean. That,
Okay,
I just
but if-
think.
okay,
okay, listen. Maybe I'm more biased, yeah, towards Man U because I'm a Man United fan. But I
You
think,
are.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
biased.
yeah,
But the fact
yeah,
is, I would say he's better.
Illy on the
because he's got
pitch.
less games. I didn't know this before.
I'll cook
yeah,
that
but
game, I can't lie.
I didn't know this before, but I just feel like he's more involved in the game than.
That's
I've
fine,
ever
you
seen
can think
Caicedo.
that.
Yeah.
But what I'm
that's
saying
fair
is,
enough. But
what I'm
just
saying
saying
is,
you-
I'm having an
I
argument.
disagree with your statement. I disagree
Yeah, that's
with your
fine. You can
statement, that's it.
disagree with it. That's fair. But what
Yeah,
I'm
on the
saying
pitch,
is,
I'm on the pitch. I'm on the
Yeah.
pitch. I'm on the pitch.
I'm giving someone an argument saying this person's better than this person. They're arguing back to me. People haven't talked about him enough. He can't be better. That's literally what Ilyas said.
No, you make a good point, yeah. But the fact is, it
And-
goes both ways, innit? It goes both ways because
Yeah, but
when
Elias is talking
someone-
about himself
when
as well,
someone
by the way.
thinks- No, listen. No, he
Yeah, I
makes a
was
good point.
talking
I
about
can agree
myself.
with. I can agree with that, yeah. Because just
Yeah.
because nobody's talking about it doesn't mean they're not
Exactly.
a good player.
And that's
I'm
what I
just
was saying from the start.
Listen. I'm just saying, if he's worth 100 mil, everyone should be talking about him. That's the thing.
That was
You
our
paid
point. That's
big
from the
money
beginning.
for
That
him,
was our
Omar.
point
You
from the
paid
beginning.
big money. The thing
was
is that you paid that much money for that type of player. And he's played in the Prem already. You
Because
expect him to some
I-
degree
you-
to play.
You can say, yeah, because he's a good DM still gets praise from everybody. Rice gets praise, Rodri gets
Rice,
praise.
Rice has
Rice
been
does not
violated,
get praise.
man.
He's been violated the entire
No,
fucking year.
he did get praise.
People
before,
have
but
literally
now
said
he's just
that
finally-
Xhaka is better than Rice.
No, that's because they were playing Havertz at left centre mid, bruv.
All I know is that Onana is probably better than both of them, so we can end the argument there. How about that? Leave it at that.
Yeah, let's
Nah,
leave it
but
at
you
that.
know what
Let's
I've
leave
learned
it
from
at
this
that.
year? Ilyas's
Yeah.
football opinions are so biased to Twitter. It's
Yeah, but
crazy.
he made it abundantly clear that that's
I
just
did
him in
make
it.
it
But
abundantly
you did generalize it to the other two. Like,
Yeah, I did.
to make
That's,
your
that I
point.
can
On
agree.
know
top
what I
of,
mean?
on top of
That
me
I
making
agree.
it clear, I watch
Yeah, okay,
every
cool.
single highlights of every single game. I don't watch
Okay,
the full 90
okay,
minutes. I don't
okay,
watch the
Hank,
single
let
90
me ask
minutes.
you
I
this
watch
question,
every
yeah?
single highlights of all the
Hank,
games.
Hank, let me ask you this question. Do your highlights, a midfielder especially, do your highlights show anything that a midfielder
I'll
does?
be honest, yeah. Highlights from midfielder are useless. They
Thank you very
just
much.
show goals.
They don't.
just show
But the
goals.
fact that Kobe Manu
show
gets
goals,
on there is
man.
crazy.
No, but
He has the same
gets-
goal
he gets
involvements.
the-
We've already just established that as well.
No, but to be
Talking
fair,
about
if he
per-
does
we're
have the
talking
same
about per
goal
minute.
involvement, no, listen. If he has the same goal involvement, then he should be appearing on the highlights reel because
He does
assists
appear on the
made-
highlights reel.
No, I'm talking about main.
We don't talk. No one talks about
Caicedo.
Manu about how he scores or how he assists. It's about how he plays, the way he moves the ball forward,
Okay,
the way he's how
okay.
composed
My
he is.
point
that he
was,
is.
listen, this is what I was justifying. I was saying, if you think Manu's bad, you know what? That's fine. That's not a bad opinion to have.
It's
You,
not
you
bad,
can
right?
say my opinion is a bad one, but you gotta give justifications better than no one's heard of it. That's the most stupid thing.
No,
and the
I-
fact that
I
you know
agree,
what?
but-
Omar,
No,
Omar,
you're
again,
agreeing
I'm
now.
not giving
I
it.
You're
agree.
agreeing now, but you won't
Boys,
agree.
boys.
Omar,
Boys, no,
you're
let
saying
me
that, yeah?
talk.
Let
That goes back to the
him
group
learn.
chat, how Omar don't listen, because I did